What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, or Expert, and as you can see, we are expanding our branches. I know, it's crazy. We're on JP for this one. Account review. Today we got Beefy Donut, and going into this account, I know what he needs help with, but we'll go through that at the very end, like we are trying to do. But for now, it's going to be simple. We're going to be looking at it, and then we'll see what we can help out with as we go. Now, as far as information going into this account, he's been playing since JP launch, so this is probably gonna be another high CC account, which again, it's not that I don't want to do high CC accounts, it's just that there's a lot less to talk about and a lot less to, you know, make a video, because like most people in this point, if you've been playing since day one, you don't really need help. But I did say that even if you are a high CC, it's not recommended to get a account review, but you can still do it because I'm gonna be doing all of them anyway. So bear with me for a little bit. But again, at the same time, right, just to make myself a little bit of an excuse here, because I do feel bad sometimes, it's randomly generated and it's also first come first serve. So if you really want a account review, the first come first serve is probably gonna be the best way to do it when I'm talking to the account reviews Discord log. But the randomization is also a thing, and this account was the one that was randomized, not the one that was first come first serve. That was the last video. So that being said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's see what we got going into this. Remember our rubric. All right, so let's start it off. I'm guessing 12 mil minimum, 11.8 for day one, or well, day one of JP. That's still longer than global launch. So he's been playing since JP launch and you're only 11.8. Okay, this is a little bit more interesting now, because I thought you would be higher as a day one JP player. Okay, this is fine. Like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting now. For CC, I guess I can give you what do you call it? I think I'm gonna give you a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 7. No, actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna give you like a 5 for account CC, strictly because you've been playing this since JP launched. JP launched like a few months before global, and my free-to-play account that started during the Attack on Titan collab, the first run, is almost at the same power level as this account right here. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a 5 for account CC, because that time versus the actual box is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But we move. Let's see who you're missing here. Let's go and see. You're only missing a few. Demon God Melee? Damn, that's unfortunate. And you still have a lot of level 60s and 65s. That's super oof. Alright, let me actually sort by level. Because yes, this is JP. I can't read Japanese, but I do remember where everything is. Right? This is not sort by level. It's the other one. This is sort by favorites? No, this one's the sort by level. Okay, cool. But yeah, you're missing God Melee. That's pretty good. Like, not good to miss, but it's a pretty good unit to have. And then everyone else here is kind of fodder. Yeah, you don't need Blue Freyr if you have everyone else. So yeah, you're not missing anyone important. God Melee kind of fell off anyway. And then let's go ahead and look at your gear. Attack crit on a lot of characters. I see the problem now on why you're 11.8. You need to remove all this attack crit. Defense crit damage, nigga. What? Huh? What's going on here? Why is she defense crit damage? And what are these? I can't read this. I don't know who this gear this is supposed to be, but sure. Okay. But again, you know, they're not built. There's a little bit. There's leeway to fix these characters easily. What is that Merlin? Oh my god. Okay. What is that? Yeah, like the gear for the characters you don't care about is just horrible, or not even complete. Like if you want to get that CC up, bro, you gotta gear your characters. It's just that simple. Let's keep going though. Yeah, you have a lot of attack too. Triple defense Easton? Please tell me this isn't UR. Okay, it's not. I was scared for a second. You don't even have UR gear for Easton. Fair enough. I respect it. Anything else crazy here? Triple defense King again. Why? But he also doesn't have UR gear, so it's fine. And he has one set of attack crit that's not done. I'm very confused. Not from like the gear, more or less like where's your resources going? Because you have the box to hit any type of high CC. Technically speaking, you're only missing what, 10 characters, which is these plus the top 100 and probably collabs maybe. Like at most you're missing 20, but like 10 characters for like the standard locker, that's not horrible. You can easily hit like the high levels of CC with this. But I mean I see why you don't, because you have a lot of random gear, plus you have a lot of attack sets, like a lot of attack sets. Why do you keep putting triple defense on characters? Why? I don't. What's the fascination with the triple defense stuff? I don't get it. And okay, this all looks fine and dandy. Pelgrade attack crit, poor guy, and he doesn't do damage. It can't be you. Well, it's not UR, right? You are attack crit this man, brother. He doesn't do damage. He's never been a damage dealer, but okay. HP recovery rate on Gelda, interesting. I respect it. And my game froze. Oh, okay. JP is weird. Ooh, Nauseous Drip. Is this free to play, pay to win? I don't know. Let's look at your gems. Have you bought? Yes, you have put money into the game in some way, shape, or form. Okay, that's good to know. Attack Lifesteal W. We love it. We love it. Love fun gear sets like that. Attack Lifesteal works with Gelda as well, so that's actually a really good set. But yeah, this is a weird one. The sort by combat class. I think that's the sort by combat class one. I could be wrong. No, it's not. Damn it. Is it this one? It is not this one. Is it this one? It's definitely not that one. Is it the one in the middle? Yes. Yes, this is the sort by combat class. Okay, so 67k as your best LR is depressing. And you have outfits for her? 67k can't be real. Do you not have gear? You have gear. Maybe you rolled one of these wrong? I mean, because yeah, you're also an English speaking person. You're not a Japanese player, but you play on JP. No, looks like you rolled fine. Why is your CC like weirdly low? Or am I just tripping? I feel like 67 is kind of low for Milo. Like extremely low, especially as an LR. Like an LR bare minimum should have 70k. And you have cosmetics. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping out. I don't know. Or I should just look at my Milim right now and fact check it. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, something's not right about your Milim. Because my Milim, just for comparison, she's 1/6. I have no cosmetics, completely free to play. And my Milim is almost at 67k. This dude has a 2/6 Milim. That's already 400 plus more CC. All the cosmetics. And he's only beating my Milim by like 600 CC. Okay. 500 CC. What happened? I feel like something's wrong here. Yeah, it's the defense. It's definitely the defense. You didn't roll defense correctly. It has to be. I think you just rolled the wrong thing. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, whatever. Well, either way, this is kind of sad being your highest level LR in any scenario, because these LRs can hit crazy levels of CC. So let me look here. HP defense, cool. That makes sense. This, cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you just don't build your characters. Okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. And then your highest CC normal character is the Demon King, and you bought his outfit as well. And he's also 4/6? Nice. Nice. Okay. What about Assault Melee? I'm curious. He's 4/6 as well? And you got the... Okay. So you're actually not... Like, you're putting decent money into the game when you feel like it anyway. Do you have Thor's Relic? You do. Damn, am I the only person in the world that don't have this relic? I guess so. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I guess we can chalk it up here. There's not much really to say about it. Other than what's already been stated, which is to fix the old characters. You have way too many attack sets. If you give them all HP defense and, you know, remove all the garbage sets that you have, you would already be at 12 mil. So for units overall, I could still give you a high score though, because you do have like the new Demon King and a new Assault Melee. What about Gelda? What's your Gelda? 2/6? Like, so you got dupes, and you also bought Gelda's cosmetics as well. Like, you got a decent amount of dupes here. Let's sort by O level. As soon as I figure out how to do that. I want to say it's this top one. It's not this top one. I want to say it's this one then. It's one of these top ones. Yes, it's this one. So you have, okay, that's fine. So some 6/6 carries. You have Nazi and 6/6. That's cool. Light Escanor. That's a W always. Anyone else? No? That's fine though. It's not expected. 5/6 melee and the OG melee and Purgatory. Okay. 5/6 Thor is great. 5/6 Thor is broken actually. 5/6 Eliotis is even crazier. And then 4/6. Okay, yeah, like your 4/6 Mazino's nuts. 4/6 Beru. Is that the new Scotty? Oh no, that's the other one. I was gonna say you got the new Scotty 4/6. You're tripping. But okay, like yeah, this one's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this. I'll give this like a 6. Maybe. No. I can give it like a 7 or an 8. I'll settle for 7. I'll settle for 7 because there's just way too many gear sets that just don't make sense. But you also have like good dupes, and you also have like every character basically. So I can't score you too low. So yeah, 7 is probably like a good sweet spot there. So moving on, what about your teams here? Your farm team, way too slow, but okay. Your final boss team makes sense. Fairy setup, okay, makes sense. Collabs, sure. I don't know when Linslot became a collab character. Goddess, outdated. Get my L the fuck out of there. Cinderly Sins, this is cool. This is fine, it works. Sort of, I guess. Kinda, in a way. Demons for PvE. You would probably remove Sigurd if this is PvE, because most PvE is 4v4. But, I mean, if it's not, sure. Collab team, cool. Knighthood boss, okay. 4 knights, okay. Your highest CC characters, I'm assuming? Which still isn't true, because I'm pretty sure your other melee has more CC than this melee. But okay. Your unknowns, makes sense. Coin farm, this is a solid coin farm team. Like, this is really solid. So this, I do like this. Unknowns, yeah. Hog boss. Alright, cool. Your team looks fine and dandy. Let's see what your... What? Okay. Red demon, that's fine, it works. Gray demon, that makes sense. Crimson makes sense. That makes sense for Belmoth. That makes sense for OG. That makes sense. Okay, your teams are fine and standard. Nothing wrong with that. And then you have just the casual meta team at 219 CC. Not bad. Using Esterosin geared. Okay, interesting. No one really cares about these two, but whatever. So I mean, like, your teams are also fine. Nothing truly wrong with any of them. They're just teams. Are they like appropriate? Probably not. You probably don't need most of them, but there's nothing wrong with the teams inherently. They're all built correctly, and you know, you use what you want and what you want to use them. So I'll give you a 10 out of 10 for teams. I'll give you a perfect score, because there's really nothing I can say about your teams that'll like make it any different than what you're already gonna succeed in doing. So it's really just like it's cool. Going on to constellations at 11.8, you should be somewhere in the 4 or 5 range. Oh, you're almost done with this one. So you get your little 5 points for your constellation. W mans. And now moving on, let's go look at your PvP. Okay. Let's see here. Ungeared. Champ 3, 3 for 1. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. But you are in a decent level of champ, so that's good. That's good. Even though you don't play often, at least you are consistently in the higher regions of champ. That's always a plus. And we're going into gold 5 for geared, and you don't play geared at all. Okay. Usually no one does. That's fine. But that also does deduct the points. So for your PvP ranking, since you're a high champ, I'm gonna go ahead and give you like a 6. But you don't play geared, so you don't get no points for that. So yeah, overall, we can give you a 6. Now moving on, but before we go to the storage, because I want to make that the last little bit here, let's see if you have your Beatrice. Are you going to get your free points? Let's see it. Oh no, am I allowed to say Beatrice? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm new to JP, bro. I don't play on JP. This is very confusing. So let's just go look for her. And I don't think you have any of the ReZero characters. I don't even see Amelia. So yeah, you just don't have ReZero. That's an automatic 0. It is what it is, buddy. Should have came with a Beatrice next time. Unless I'm tripping. Because Beatrice is blue. So, yeah, I just don't see her anywhere. Or I don't see Amelia either. So, yeah, you're just kind of cooked. It is what it is. Hold on. Okay, we can just do this. Let's view all. Nope, that's not the view all button. Son of a bitch. Is it this one? I don't remember which one. Son of a bitch. I'm going to crash out. I don't even know what I just did. There we go. So yeah, you don't have Beatrice, you don't have Stranger Things, you don't have Overlord, you don't have AOT. Damn, you missed most of the collapse, bro. How are you day 1 and you don't play when collapse come out? That is nuts. Alright, well, yeah, you don't have her, so that's a 0 for that. And now we can go on to the storage side of things. Let's see here. Storage, would you have one of these still? That's crazy. Storage-wise, it's looking pretty tame. Nothing that sticks out like a sore thumb. You're definitely using your materials as you see fit. 80 of these is crazy. You have plenty of characters that need UR. Use that shit. Or at least use 2 and keep the 6 for, you know, like the next new character that you want to build. So at least UR 2 pieces of gear today whenever you see this. I have a lot of stuff there. A lot of demonic beast going on here, which I do need to look at the demonic beast. And then yeah, everything else seems pretty tame. Don't care about food. We're holding on to tickets, all of them. Okay, you're one of those weird ones. Cool. Don't care. And then okay, yeah. So your storage is relatively tame. Nothing that sticks out like a sore thumb, like at all, other than like your tickets, I guess. But even still, I don't care. I'm not the one to really care about ticket farming. It's weird to me. So like on a storage sense of the thing, I'm gonna probably go ahead and call this like a 5. Because it's pretty, like, it's average. There's nothing crazy, but there's also nothing bad about it, because that's kind of the whole point. You don't want to have a shit ton of good stuff in your storage. So if anything, I guess that should technically give you more points. So like in that regard, I guess that should give you like a 6 then, at the very least. Because even the stuff in your storage, even though it's not completely irrelevant, it's still useful, right? And it looks like you actually use your materials. So I guess you should technically get more points for that. But now, let's go look at the demonic beast really quickly, because I do want to know what your demonic beast team's looking like, because I think that is something you wanted to help with, which I will have to go look and remind myself on what those were. But I'm gonna look at these just because of it's my own will. Let's see here. Have you done it this week? No? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and select Ratatoskr for you, because I do believe you said something about needing help in Ratatoskr. So that team's fair. That's probably the best team for bird at the moment. Deer, that's fine. It works. You're probably not doing 4-3 or 4, but it works. Skull and Hadi, again, fine. It works. Skull and Hadi, not Skull and Hadi. Needhogger using the Dark Mael comp makes sense. That's a good one. Then for you have the team for Ratatoskr. So okay, what about your relics? Excuse me. What about your relics? You have a decent amount. You're missing Camilla. That's a pretty important relic to have out of this bunch. Lost Veins relic is pretty good, even though he's shit now. Kusek might be useful since we're getting LR Kusek, apparently. Jericho is also a pretty good relic, and a latte. Ludosio is good to have, Tarmiel is good to have, Hawk and Ellie is good to have as well. And then Gulther's good, I guess. That's about it. Oh, Shin's also pretty solid. This Gulther's good. Zenari is a must. Hawk and Oslo is a must. Everything else seems pretty average at best. Okay, so it's not like you're going through it. You have what you need, and you've been playing, so you're chilling in that regard. All right, so that's fine with me. Now, to get into the miscellaneous side of things on AKA what exactly he wanted help with specifically, as the little talking portion here, he needed help with Ratatoskr in higher level difficulties on Hero Arena past his first team, as well as the training dungeon and how to get the stars. So I guess I'll start with the training dungeon. First and foremost, I don't know, because again, I don't even know how to read the shit. So like, you're at 59 of 180. They all have different challenges, and I don't read Japanese, and I don't remember the challenges off the top of my head because I've done these years ago. So I genuinely don't know. You're gonna have, the best way to find out would probably do going to gamewith.jp. If you go to gamewith.jp, the Japanese website for Grandcross, like that's run by a third party, I'm pretty sure they have the training grotto challenges on their website. So that might be the best thing to do if you don't feel like just translating them yourself, because I'm not doing that. No, this ain't my problem, Chief. You're gonna have to figure that one out. Then moving on to his Ratatoskr, he says he needs help in Ratatoskr, so I'm assuming like his game isn't, like, he's not at the required level. But let's see this. Well, I see one problem is that Elizabeth have no HP. Is she running triple recovery rate or some shit? Oh, she has nothing. Well, that's another problem. Your gear isn't fully built, and not to mention you gave Valenti HP crit damage. That is not what she needs. Valenti needs HP crit defense, or not crit defense, HP crit resistance or triple crit resistance. One of the two. Crit damage is useless for her. So let's see here. Let me look. Do you have any crit resistance? You do. This is the crit resistance, right? Yeah, the two pieces of crit resistance, I think. I don't remember. Or crit defense. Wait, this one's crit resistance. I don't remember. I can't fucking read. But one of these guys, I think it's this one. No, I'm stupid. It's this one. It's the square. You need this one. This is the two piece. Yeah. So change out these crit damage pieces, the ring and the earrings, and put on the crit resistance variant, because she does not need to be doing damage. Crit damage is absolutely nothing for her. She needs to stay alive, and to do that, you got to give her crit resistance, because if she gets crit, she just dies easily. And then probably giving her Tarmiel Link too, because she has the lowest HP on the team, or Jormungandr. Giving one of them Tarmiel Link would be a better choice. But yeah, make her crit resistance, or HP crit resistance, and then whatever the hell is going on with this Liz, you don't even have gear. Do you have any LR gear? You only have one LR gear set for Elizabeth. I'm assuming this is the gear set you use on this character, right? Which is HP defense, which is fine. You can keep that. Just switch that back over whenever you're ready. But yeah, your Liz is fine. She needs to have remove the HP. No, not remove the HP. Remove the crit damage off of her and give her crit resistance, and that'll make her more survivable and tanky. And then at that point, you might want to switch Tarmiel to Jormungandr and then do that instead, because everyone's fine, your gear's fine. You just have to do it correctly. And I think Valenti is your big problem here. Do you have gear with any named Valenti? Because I don't think you do. Yeah, you don't have a single Valenti set. Like, yeah, make her UR, nigga. What? That's why you're not gonna win. She will get one tapped, even with that much HP. Her defense is non-existent. She has almost the same amount of defense as Elizabeth with no gear. Like, you need to gear her. You need to give her gear. And then, like, in terms of the boss itself, it's really simple. Floor 1, you just have to make sure he hits every pedestal. You need to move him to the right, move him to the left, and then put him back in the middle. And that's the same thing for each phase of floor 1. Floor 2, you have to keep him in the middle and destroy the 2 panels on the side. So do not use the debuffs to move him until you break the 2 stomps next to him. And then floor 3, you need to use all the debuffs in order to move him from each slot every turn, and then you'll be able to clear it. It's really easy. It's just a little bit complicated, or not complicated. It's an RNG bait. So, like, you have the team. You just need to fix Valenti, and that's about it. Like, just fix Valenti. Maybe give Tarmiel Link to Jormungandr. It depends. And then moving on, we can go to this hero arena shenanigans you speak of. He wants to do higher difficulties. What difficulties are you doing now? You're doing Challenger? Is that platinum? Nigga, wait, whoa. Is that champion? So you want to do Challenger. You're doing champion right now and you want to do Challenger. Okay, so what are your teams? Let me just click on this, right? Let me open these up. I want to see exactly what you're running on teams. He said his first team's fine. Wait, what is that? Is that Masters? They don't look like the same. They don't look the same at all. Wait, whoa. Is that Master statue? No. Which one did he do? It's not platinum, it's not gold, it's not that. Oh, it's legend. It's legend. So you do the first team on legend. Okay, cool. So you have a legend team. So you want to have a champion team or of some sort, right? Let me see here. At 292? Yeah, that ain't happening. You're gonna have to buff these characters up, like giga buffed. What's their gear? Nothing, because your gear is like mad weird. Your Melon has no CC. She has no gear. Her gear's fine. You have a lot of attack crit. That's the problem. If you want to do higher difficulty content, you need to gear your characters for HP defense. You just have to. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts. Especially for like going first in this type of content. That team is fine. Actually, no, it's not. That's not true. I would replace Tyr for LRDN, or even Merlin for that matter. Replace one of them for LRDN. I'm gonna just go with Tyr because he has the weakest overall combat class. You do that. That's 277. Do you have Narbo? Do you have Narbo? Oh my god, right. I can't spell. You do not. I don't see her. Okay, so no Narbo, no problem. You don't need her. But Deanne is really good, especially if you have a relic. I'm imagining most people do. So yeah, you're chilling. All you gotta do is stance with Deanne, AoE with one of these two, and then AoE with Mel, and you win every turn. Just build these characters out, and you'll be okay. And probably ungear them and give them HP defense if your CC is that much of a problem. And then for the second fight, you can go first in this team. This team is ass. This is a disgusting human team. I'd recommend taking Arthur off, giving yourself Brunhild instead. Is your CC gonna drop? Probably, but just build the character. And then this is probably fine. This should work in theory. Just literally single target with like Mazino or Lancelot, AoE with Sung, and then AoE with Brunhild. You should pretty much no diff all of it. Just get 3000 CC out of that, and that's an infinitely better team because Arthur is garbage and then you should be fine. And now about legend difficulty, again, I don't know if I can help you with that because I don't even do legend difficulty myself, so I can't really do much about that because I don't think I need it. It's just overkill for how much LR coins I have versus how much LR coins I'm getting. I don't think I need to do it. I am already overcapped in Hero Arena coins, and I haven't even done the first week. So, like, yeah, I'm good on doing hard content just for the sake of it being hard. I'm okay. But I think those teams are gonna be fine. So I think that about wraps you up. And then out of the 3 things, I would say, yeah, I helped you a little bit with all 3. So I'm gonna give you the 3 points for actually needing the help there. And overall, that puts your score at a final number of 42. Yep, that's math, and it's not horrible. That's actually not a bad thing. 42 is pretty solid. But just to go through it all again, just so you know what to focus on the account itself, not even what you need help with, more like what you need to start doing is 100% building your characters correctly, because your account CC is cooked for how long you've been playing and how many characters you own and how many gear sets you're building. Like, your account CC is so horrible, it's insane. And then other than that, I mean, your next worst thing would just be to, you know, gear your characters. That's probably the only actual problem here, is your gear sets are just not it. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that covers it, and I think that's where I want to wrap it up. So if you like, comment, and subscribe, hey bro, listen, just go to the comment in the description and join the Discord, and you can also include yourself in a account review. It's just that simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this for thumbnail purposes, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. All right, later, and have a wonderful day.